And now, a can't-miss moment from the Charlie James Show.
There are people out there that are on TikTok, and again, I don't get information from TikTok, but they're saying that if you put a potato in your sock at night and you sleep with it, it will cure the flu. It is a remedy for the flu. Oh, okay. There you go. But listen, this is no crazier than any of the things that I know my grandmother used to do. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a chest cold and somebody said put Vicks Vapor Rub on your feet? Tim, have you ever heard this? Has anybody in your family ever said, you got some chest congestion? Well, you need to put some Vicks Vapor Rub on your feet, and that'll help you clear up the congestion. You ever?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard all kinds of stuff.
I've never understood how that was supposed to work.
I don't think anybody does.
Probably not. Just somebody happened to do it one time,
and then they felt better.
And then they felt better. And then all of a sudden, here you go. It's one of those old wives' tales, as they say. Right. What about you guys? Anybody out there have any good old things that your parents and grandparents used to do? Charlie, after that potato thing, I'm just going to side with Bill Gates. Yes, we do need to thin the population. Yeah, maybe so. Charlie, an onion in my sock when I get the sniffles.
I never heard that one.
An onion in your socks will take care of the sniffles.
I can see how it might work because onions clear out your sinuses.
How about that? Well, yeah, but it's on your feet.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Charlie, I used to live in Conway. The old Gullah woman told me to do the potato thing for my baby to break his fever. How about that? I don't know. It might be. Listen, all of these things came about throughout the years because people tried them. And in some cases, they worked. Charlie, it's not true. I was told to do that with onions. Let me tell you, it didn't work. My feet just smelled like onions, right?
See, that's what I would be worried about right there.
Not only you got the stinky feet, you got the stinky onion feet going on now. Charlie, Vicks on the chest, not the feet. Now, that's what I would have thought. You put the Vicks Vapor Rub on your chest, and that will cure, relieve your congestion. And the main reason for that is you're inhaling it because it's so close to your nose and your mouth that you're inhaling that menthol into your respiratory system. But I have heard people say put Vicks Vapor Rub on your feet at night. So,
I've heard that too, but I've never actually tried. Have you ever tried it?
No.
I've never actually tried it.
Never done that. Charlie, the same goes for slicing an onion and putting it in your sock at night. Helps with a whole lot of things. I don't know. Let's see. Man, I'm getting a lot of these people. Charlie, the potato is an enzyme substrate reaction. That's why it discolors. Potato pie sliced on a bee sting. That might work. Let's see. Somebody, 361 is weighing in here. Let me find it. Yeah, Charlie, when I was a kid, I had 2 warts on my heel and finger, and my old neighbor said, rub a potato on it for 5 minutes and hide it out in the woods, and it'll go away. Within a few months, it went away. How about that?
Wow.
I had what? I'm getting some pretty outrageous things right now on the text line. A lot of them I can't even say on the radio. I had what's called a seed wart. It was on my left hand.
What's a seed wart?
Seed wart.
A seed wart. Okay.
It's a wart. And it's actually got a little seed in it. It's a little dark spot there, and they call that the seed.
Okay.
So my friend's dad said, if you take a pair of needle nose pliers and you dig in there and you grab that thing and you pull the seed out, that wart will go away. Well, I did. That was the most painful thing that I've ever experienced in my life.
Oh, yeah, I could imagine.
But dang it, guess what? That wart went away.
Yep.
It absolutely went away. Charlie, whenever I get sick feeling, I drink an entire bottle of rock and rye and sleep under a pile of blankets. 100% of the time, I feel great the next morning. You do not know how many people have told me about the Rock and Rye treatment. I wouldn't drink an entire bottle of Rock and Rye. My friend down in Charleston said he would would drink a shot of Rock and Rye, wrap up in a blanket, just lay there and sweat all night, wake up in the morning feeling 100% better.
Now, that's one I've actually tried.
Have you?
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah. My wife actually has a whole little recipe that she makes with it.
Oh, interesting.
I can't remember exactly. I know there's honey in it.
Yeah.
And it's just like a few other things, maybe some lemon or something like that. But she'll make it for me and mix it all up. And yeah, I just take a little bit of that and it works.
Well, that's kind of the same thing as, like NyQuil, right? NyQuil's got a high alcohol content.
Yeah.
I'd rather have good taste than alcohol. I'd rather have me some.
Me too. That's why I did it.
Some Bullet. There's something special apparently about that Rock and Rye.
Don't miss the Charlie James Show. Weekdays 3 to 7 on 106.3 WORD and the Odyssey app.